Okay, my name is Asfar. I'm from the Milton Robotics Club, and today we'll be showing you guys how robots are built and programmed, and how maths and science is applied to build these robots. The stuff you learn in your school every day, basically. Because I'm gonna make the robot do a few moves and stuff, and if you sit on the floor here, you'll be able to see it. What is a robot?
It's a machine built by robotics.
It's a machine built by robotics. Well, close, but not exactly. Anyone else? Any other kids? No? Yeah? Come.
It's a machine that helps humans.
That what?
It's a machine that helps us.
That's very good, actually. That's one of the good definitions of robots. Robots are machines built to do a certain set of actions. So those actions can be, building like cars on an assembly line or something, or, building any fun stuff, basically. Like the robot we have here, which our kids have built. These guys, and one other kid who is not here right now, somewhere. So I would wake up this robot first, and then we'll do a few other things. Okay, go ahead, Jared, do it. Alright. And then I stopped it. So the way it worked is, we have a sensor up here, which when Jared had his hand in front of it, it started. And then when I did my foot here, it stopped it. So robots are built with sensors and other motors to do a set of actions. And then you have a controller, which is this little box up here, which is used to add program to the robot so that they can do a certain sequence of actions. And when you build one robot, you can have one or more than one programs in it doing different things. So this is what I did right now. We made it move. So let's see if it can do a few other things and read people and stuff. Yeah, it's not picking up the sound for some reason on the mic. Okay, let me try this other mic. We are having technical issues. Sorry? Let's see. Hold it in your hand. So let's see if we can hear the sound here. Yeah, no, we cannot hear the sound, but that's okay. The mics are not picking up the sound for some reason, but that's okay. Actually, who likes Batman? Anyone likes Batman here? You? Just one person? No one else likes Batman? No? Okay, one question for you guys. Thank you. One question for you guys, and if anyone can give me the correct answer, they can go and build a robot over there at our booth over there, okay? So, we talked about Batman, but how do bats see? Do they have eyes? Do you know?
They use echolation to bounce a high-pitched sound off things to figure out what's happening.
Excellent. What grade are you in?
5.
Excellent. So, that's how bats have eyes and they can see as well. Some bats have small eyes, some have big and have a good eyesight. But normally they use echolocation like our little kid here said. What's your name? Abdul, very nice. Good stuff. You can come over there and build a robot at our booth. It's you can wait for the rest of the presentation and go there. Okay, so now, as I said earlier, robots are built with sensors and motors and stuff, right? So what we're seeing at the top here, which looks like my eyes, this is a sensor. It's called an ultrasonic sensor, and it works exactly the way bats figure out the objects around them. So the echolocation our friend talked about here. So basically what this thing is doing is, it's sending out a sound wave. The sound wave bounces back to it, and then it will process that to see the distance between this thing, between the sensor and anything that's in front of it. that's how it figures out. So at the start of the show, when we moved the robot, what we did was my son had waved it, which basically detected the hand in front of the sensor, and it started moving it, because that's the program we have in there. Okay, I'll try this mic as well. So basically we were talking about the sensor. So it's called ultrasonic sensor, and it works exactly the way bats function with their echolocation. Now there are other things, other controls which are part of this robot as well. So we have these motors here. So this is a small motor, which this one is used to move the arm here. This is another motor where we have a hockey stick, and later on we can show that the robot will look for a ball, and then it will hit the ball when it finds the ball. So we built this another arm here with a small motor. Then if I look at the bottom, these red things here, these guys are motors as well. So basically, when we program the robot to move, it sends a signal to these motors, and those motors make the wheel turn, and the robot moves that way. So that's what's been going on over there. Now, another question for you guys, for someone else. If this thing is emitting sound waves, how come we are not hearing that sound wave? Can anyone tell? Anyone? Come up. What's your name?
The sound waves, we can't hear them because they're flat.
It's okay. Anyone else? Come. What's your name?
Hello. Most probably because the sound wave is much too high pitched for a human ear to hear.
Excellent. So you can come and build a robot as well for free, okay? What grade are you in? 7. Excellent. Because human ears can only hear a certain frequency of sound waves. If it's beyond that or lower than that, you cannot hear it. Which is why we can't hear anything this thing is emitting right now. So that's that. Now the other thing is, besides these parts and stuff, you program a robot to do certain set of actions or functions. So that programming is exactly like computer programming you do, like any computer professional would do. So basically you will go in using a computer, create a program for it, download the program here, and then you can run those programs here on the robot. If you are building big robots, you can have more than one controller as well. In this case, it's a small robot and I have one controller here. You can have multiple controllers doing a certain set of actions, basically. So that's the other thing. Now, in computer programming, you have to use a lot of math you study at your schools. So basically, the algebra you learn at school, the geometry you learn at school, you basically apply all of that stuff when you're programming a robot. So we have what is this, by the way? Can anyone tell? What is this? Come.
So what it's saying is the variable a is smaller than the number 4.
Okay, what is this thing called, by the way? Do you know?
It's a sign that indicates, I don't know what it's called specifically, but it's a sign that indicates which is bigger and which is smaller.
Yeah, it's an expression, and it's an inequality in this case, because these two things are not equal. So you use these expressions in your programming to program a robot or any other computer program, basically. So, and the fact is that I have the same equation or expression in this program here I'm running. Because of that, it detects that my hand is within 4 inches, and it moved the robot when we started this thing. So you have to use a lot of, if you guys don't like your math, and if you want to do robotics, you better start learning all of that stuff, because you would need that to build good robots basically. Again, with geometry, you have to apply a lot of geometry to make the robot turn and all that stuff, right? The other thing is, we end it here. You guys can come to the booth over there and build some. We have a small robot building activity. You can come and do that over there. The other thing we're doing is scheduling summer camps for kids 8 and above, where basically kids will learn to program robots from scratch, and they will learn to program the robots as well. And then hopefully at the end of that in fall, we'll be arranging some competitions between kids where they can build and make the robots compete with each other. So that's that. The other thing is we have a discount if you want to register for the summer camps today as well. And do come over and perform that 25-minute robot building activity we have. Thank you everyone. Thank you.